You are watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Parmeshwar Bava. Our big focus, Narendra Modi has been sworn in as the Prime Minister of India for a third consecutive term. But this is the first time he has been sworn into the role as the head of a coalition government. In addition to Mr. Modi, a total of 71 ministers, including 30 cabinet ministers, 36 ministers of state and 5 ministers of state with independent charge were also sworn in. The portfolios, though, haven't been announced yet, but that announcement is expected soon. The new Council of Ministers includes several former ministers from the previous Modi government. This includes Mr. Gadkari, Dr. Jaishankar, Nirmala Sitharaman, Piyush Goyal, Sarbananda Sonowal, Virendra Kumar, Prahlad Joshi, Giriraj Singh, Jyotiraditya Scindia, Ashwini Vaishnav, among others. So far, though, not a single Muslim minister has been sworn in. But my colleague Vasudha has the latest lowdown.
I'm coming to you from outside Rashtrapati Bhavan, President House, that saw history being made for the third time. Prime Minister Narendra Modi took oath as the Prime Minister of the country for the third time. Over 70 ministers were also sworn in today who will be part of his Council of Ministers. 30 of them are cabinet ministers. This is much more than what we saw in 2014 and 2019, which were known for leaner cabinets. And of course, a large part of them, 43 of them, over 40 of them are actually ministers who have had very good experience, over 2 terms of experience in being part of the union government. Largely, these are ministers who are organizationally strong. You have Shivraj Chauhan, you have Nitin Gadkari, you have Amit Shah, you have Rajnath Singh, and also some experts, people who are seen as experts in certain areas that are critical to Narendra Modi's style of governance, be it digital technology or, for that matter, diplomacy, be it Nirmala Sitharaman, Dr. S. Jaishankar, Ashwini Vaishnav. There are also people like Bhupendra Yadav, Dharmendra Pradhan, who understand both governance and organization. There's also ML Khattar and Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who basically, were replaced as chief ministers by newer people. They've also been made part of Modi 3.0, and there is also a combination of new and old faces. 11 berths have gone to the allies, specifically to TDP, which basically includes Ram Mohan Naidu, gets a cabinet post. He is basically just 36 years old. And of course, Pesamani Chandrasekhar, the richest candidate from TDP, will be an MOS. Well, the portfolios will come out in a short while from now. All of this, took place in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Over 5,000 guests were invited. Foreign dignitaries actually stole the spotlight, with the president of Maldives, Mohammad Muitsu, also making his presence felt. That shows that diplomatic relations between India and Maldives are on the right path. And of course, Sheikh Hasina from Bangladesh and several other people, including Prachanda from Nepal, were present. And there were also, not just industrialists like Gautam Adani and Mukesh Ambani, but also actors like Shah Rukh Khan present. So clearly, a lot of festivity was witnessed here, even as Narendra Modi took oath for the third time. The underlying theme definitely was basically Viksit Bharat, which is what everyone talked about. And everyone did remember what the Prime Minister told them in the morning today. The Prime Minister had a meeting with the new ministers, in which he specifically told them not to get distracted by noise around them and focus completely on governance and ensure that projects get finished on time. So this is Modi 3.0. The ball has been set rolling for governance. We are told that the ministers could be taking charge of their ministries as soon as the portfolios come out, which is in the next 2 to 3 days.
Well, now that the ceremony is over, the focus has shifted to portfolio allocation and who gets what. The communique in this regard will be released by the Rashtrapati Bhavan soon. Meanwhile, the first cabinet meeting of new ministers will be held at 5 p.m. this evening. The focus, we're told, will now shift to the government's 100-day plan. Sunil Prabhu has the latest for us. He joins us live at the moment. Sunil, earlier reports had suggested that the BJP may keep portfolios, including defense, home and foreign ministries. It may also keep to itself significant portfolios like education and culture, which is ideologically significant for the party. But what are you picking up on so far?
Well, in a short while from now, the Prime Minister will send that letter to the President. We are expecting it by 11 o'clock. The portfolios will be announced, which will really give a complete answer to your question. But yes, the key portfolios, the Cabinet Committee on Security, will be with the with the BJP. Having said that, if you can see the cabinet formation, it is all about continuity, it is about strength, it is about experience. For the first time, you have a number of Lok Sabha members of parliament, in particular, also cabinet former chief ministers like Shivraj Singh Chauhan, ML Khattar, who will really give their experience and their first-hand knowledge of how states are run to help the cabinet maneuver in the next few months and days ahead in terms of coalition politics. Having said that, you're well aware that the cabinet is meeting today at 5 o'clock. There will be the request to the President of India to convene Parliament and address both houses of Parliament. He will be addressing both houses after members of Parliament will be sworn in. The pro tem speaker will have to be appointed. The senior most is usually called for that. Having said that, the other issue, of course, is one on the agenda is the Prime Minister's housing scheme, where further assistance will be given in various states on a 60 to 40 basis to help the poorest of the poor in building houses. So that's the mission that they're saying. And as you rightly pointed out, the focus now will be on a 100-day action program. There is a budget which has to be, passed by the 31st of July. We can expect it as early as 15th of July, the full announcement of the budget once they convene the parliament and get going with the allocation of business.
As always, Sunil, thanks so much for joining us with the lowdown. The portfolio allocation is to be announced today. We will have further clarity post 11 a.m. But led by the Prime Minister, the new team includes 30 cabinet ministers, 5 ministers of state with independent charge and 36 ministers of state. The ministers will represent 24 states as well as all regions within states. And Mr. Modi will have 72 ministers in his council, 11 of them from the NDA allies like Chandrababu Naidu's TDP, Nitish Kumar-led JDU, Chirag Paswan's LJP and Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena, among others. As we have extensively covered, Kerala actually got 2 ministers, while South allies got cabinet ranks as well.